Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is Shaka from Shaka Reacts, and today we've got another music teacher reaction and analysis video for you. Specifically, we're going to be looking at the group Nightwish and their official live version of Romanticide. Super stoked for this. Let's get into it. I like the double bass drum setup already. That's how you know it's going to be good. Oh, man. Oh, there it is. Listen to those basses. Yeah! Oh, man. I knew we were in for something freaking amazing. One, as soon as you see the double bass drum setup, you're like, oh boy, get ready. We're about to get some serious double pedal action. But then when Floor comes in, just ripping out operatic, like, I don't know, what are they, like A's or something? I don't know, I'm guessing. I don't have perfect pitch, guys. But she's just coming in and ripping out these high operatic pitches, like, oh my good, like, you know you're in for a serious treat whenever you're getting that kind of stuff. Amazing start. God, I love Floor. She's so good. We're going to backtrack just a little bit, guys. We're going to keep going. I just love this stuff. Can't wait to get more of it. Here we go. That's cool harmony. Oh yeah. Yeah, Marko. It's easy to miss that, guys. Marko is in the stratosphere in that section. I love that harmony. So it's funny to me. For those of you who don't know, quick history lesson. Perfect intervals, so like perfect fourths, perfect fifths, perfect octaves. Basically stuff that we're hearing right through there. Perfect intervals. If you lived during the medieval times or the Renaissance times, you weren't allowed to listen to that stuff. It was considered like stuff of the devil, which is crazy to me. Because this is certainly not stuff of the devil. All right, God, I got to hear a little bit more of that again, guys. That was so good. This harmony, oh. God, I love Marko. His voice is so good. Total change. Wow. It's so cool to hear Floor just totally flip her style like this. I caught it earlier. I didn't mention it, but I reacted to it earlier when she goes from that low growl voice and then flips it up into her head voice and it's this beautiful crystal clear voice, this tone. It's incredible. She does it right here. You have that loud, heavy, intense style tone with her and Marko earlier, and then in this section just totally flips it to this beautiful soaring. I don't even want to say operatic because it's almost not even the right term here. It's very different. Very, very artistically true classic. It's a different type of training. It can still be used in operatic singing, but it's very different. Just to hear those switches is so impressive. That crystal clear tone is so good. Love it. Ooh. Nice fill. Wowie. We have not heard anything like that before. I've always commented, it's funny, I've always commented with Nightwish in how good they are at allowing melodies to be melodies and not just filling it with stuff. So many groups, especially like typical 80s rock here in America in particular, so many of the guitar solos became all about just filling it with stuff and trying to just play as fast as possible and impressively as possible. And you'd lose sense of the melody and the melodic lines. And in my opinion, a lot of music suffered because of that. Most of the guitar solos that we've seen thus far from Nightwish have been very lyrical. Even in something that's super heavy and intense, they've still kept very lyrical. They haven't done a lot of fancy stuff. This is the first time I have ever really seen them just go ham and just flex what they are capable of doing. This is incredibly skillful to do what he's doing right now. I got to listen to it again because, like I said, this is such a rare occasion. I almost never hear this level of skill being featured here from Nightwish. It's really impressive. Man. I love the harmony. Love it. It's okay. Hold on. We're gonna this next section I can tell is gonna be amazing. It's funny. So I mentioned before about like some of the rules of the Renaissance and medieval eras and all that stuff. One of the things. So whenever you arrange voices in particular for music, one of my rules, one of my kind of unwritten rules. This isn't a written rule, but one of my unwritten rules was when in doubt, make the tenors scream. If you make the tenors sing up in the stratosphere, you will never, ever have issues with voice writing and voice leading. It for some reason, it just works. I was just thinking as we're listening to this section, I'm like, God, if everyone just had a MARKO in their group, it would just sound phenomenal because it makes everything else so easy. To be clear, I'm not saying Floor is not amazing, but Floor is able to just rip it in the stratosphere and sound so good when she's got a tenor like MARKO just screaming in the stratosphere. It works so well together when you're able to combine those two kinds of elements. It's so good. We're going to listen just to the end of that again, guys, so you can kind of hear what I'm talking about, and then we're going to continue on to the next section. Here in particular. Like, oh, it's so good when you can take those two elements and put them together. Oh, man, yeah. Some of those fills. We got to go back and listen to that break again, guys. Some of the fills that he's doing, I think it's with his legs, are mad crazy. Mad crazy. I love that. I also don't hate hearing that again. That right there. Put it up. Like I can't even tongue it. I have to kind of cheat it. I think it's his legs. It's almost like a machine gun going off. Like I didn't think that was possible to do that with feet, to be honest with you. But I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing. I don't think it's his hands because he doesn't have a dual stick going on. I wish I could see this. That's the only problem. I wish we could actually see what he's playing here. Right there. Like, okay. So for those of you that have been here live, I'm only seeing one drummer. Is there a second drummer and or a drum track that they're playing along with? Because I don't know how he's doing some of those fills. I understand the 16ths on the drums. I get that. I don't know how he's doing some of these 30-second fills though. They're crazy fast. And like I said, I don't think it's his arms because he's like, I can see it for a little bit of it. It's not his arms. I'd be intrigued. Let me know in the comments, guys. Is there a second set of percussion here in the live shows, or is there a backtrack filling some of this in? Or is this just all him and his feet? Because if it's just him and his feet, holy moly, that's incredible. Right there. He didn't do it that time. There he did. That might have been his sticks. I might have caught that at the very hair there, at the very end. Yeah, it's his sticks. Okay. I caught it in the last. So he didn't do it the one time when we can see it clear as day. But there at the very end, you can see at the top left-hand corner in the video, guys, you can see he does the sticks. He's doubling with the sticks. That's where it is. Okay. He does it there. Does it there. Doesn't there. Did it right there. Okay. So I'm pretty confident. Again, I'm seeing very little of it, but I'm pretty confident those fills are on his sticks. It's just really impressive. I mean, anytime you've got to like sit here and break it down like this tells you it's some amazing playing. It's bananas. All right, I promise we'll keep going this time, guys. That's a nice riff. I like it. Oh my gosh! What was that? Oh, meter change. That's so cool. That is, I gotta hear that again. First of all, the harmonic gliss up was phenomenal. Then you get the MARKO scream, which I always love a good MARKO scream. And I did not expect then Floor to also do a scream on top of that, which was bananas. That whole section was incredible. The other thing to listen for, guys, it was very, very subtle. They did a little bit of meter change in there. They go from a 4/4 to we'll call it a 7/8. Again, it's hard to be exactly sure of that unless you see the writing on paper. But they do a slight meter change. They take away a beat, essentially, or an eighth note in this case. But it's really cool. God. Right there. Did it again. Right there again. Yeah, they're actually, it's not consistent. The meter changes aren't consistent through that. They kind of keep you on your toes. They switch it up a little bit. That's so cool. I love Nightwish. The stuff that they're able to pull off and do is so incredible. And there's always, what I think I love the most about them is you have to always be actively listening. You can't just put them in the background and listen to them because they're always going to do something just to catch you off guard. Like the little meter changes there at the end. They just do these little things that are very unusual. And it catches your attention. It really makes you get into it and really listen and pay attention, with all of your attention. It's a very different kind of music that doesn't exist anymore compared to like modern pop music where it's just about easy listening, essentially. This really makes you engage in the music. And I absolutely love that. Really, really cool. Really, really, really great song as well, guys. Hopefully you liked today's music as much as let me rephrase that. Hope you liked today's video as much as you guys did the music. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you guys like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'd really appreciate it, everybody. Last but not least, make sure you guys, oh my gosh, I'm struggling at the end here, guys. Last but not least, if you want to continue your journey down that music rabbit hole, everybody, make sure you check out the next video.